morning students, I am Mohammad Jafar. I hope you all are doing well, and I am sure that you people have seen my first video and you people got the information related to statistics, mean, measures of central tendencies and various methods that are used to calculate the mean of group data. In our first video, we have discussed about how to calculate mean using direct method and also how to calculate mean using assumed mean method, which is also known as deviation method, right? So now in today's class we will discuss about how to calculate mean using step deviation method, and also we will see how to calculate the missing frequency if it is not given in the question. Okay, so actually there are total 9 questions in your textbook, right? So we have solved question number 1 using direct method and question number 2 using assumed mean method. Now I will explain you people question number 5 using step deviation method. I want everybody to be well aware of this method. Okay, this is very easiest one. Within no time you can solve this, calculate the mean using this method. Okay, so we will solve exercise 14.1 question number 5, which means now we are going to find out mean using step deviation method. Okay, so it's good if we write it first, using step deviation method. Okay students, so in direct method we need only 4 columns in the table, right? In assumed mean method 5 columns. Also in step deviation method we need to prepare 5 columns in our solution table. Okay, if you see the question is like, you know, in a retail market, fruits vendors are selling oranges, etc. So you need to find out using that frequency distribution table mean number of oranges that you need to find out how many mean number of oranges kept in each basket. Okay, so if you see there are 2 columns given in the question. First one is number of oranges. If you remember, this we need to take as class interval. Okay, CI. So number of oranges are class interval, and next column he has given number of baskets. So this number of baskets, what we need to take? Right, FI we need to take because it is frequency. After this, as you all are aware of that third column will be mid value, that is XI. In direct method we need mid value because FI XI is there in the formula, whereas in assumed mean method as well as in step deviation method we need this column to find out DI value or UI value, as well as we will take assumed mean from this mid value column. Okay, that is the reason we will prepare this mid value. Now if you remember, the formula is A plus sigma FI UI. So after XI we need to prepare here a UI column. UI is equal to, the formula you need to write XI minus A, which is nothing but deviation divided by H. H stands for size of the class interval, which means here in number of oranges, whatever is the size of the class interval, that we need to write. As we got UI, now we can prepare FI UI. Okay students, so now we will proceed for finding, for writing number of oranges which is given in the question. Number of oranges 10 to 14, then 15 to 19, then 20 to 24, next 25 to 29, and then 30 to 34. This is the class interval given in the question, which is nothing but number of oranges. Now number of baskets. 10 to 14 oranges are there in how many number of baskets? That we need to see. So 15 baskets he is seeing. Then how many baskets? 110 baskets, 135 baskets, 115 baskets, and at last 25 baskets contains the oranges, 30 oranges to 34 oranges. Okay, these 25 baskets. Now mid value, if you remember, we need to add up both the limits 10 and 14, which is 24, and you need to divide this 24 among 2. So 24 divided by 2 is 12. Next, 15 to 19. If you add it, you will get 34. And 34 divided by 2 will be 17. Now, you need not to do it again over here, but just by seeing this, how much it has increased? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 have been increased. So, we need to go on increasing 5 numbers. So, 17 plus 5 will be 22, then plus 5, 27, then plus 5, you will get 32. Okay? These are your xi values. And as we have discussed yesterday, we need to take a value among this xi column. So this is the middle one, right? There are 5 values. So 2 up, 2 down. So middle one that we will take as A. A is nothing but assumed mean. So here in assumed mean method, which is our second method, we will take xi minus a. We go on doing 12 minus 22, 17 minus 22, 22 minus 22 like that. Here it is very easy. You need not to do all these things. Formula we will write, but need not to do this. Just what you have to do, wherever you have taken assumed mean, just beside it take 0, and prior to that take negative values, after that take positive values, positive integers I want to see. So before 0, minus 1, minus 2, and after 0, plus 1, plus 2. So that is the reason this method is very easy. You need not to do n number of calculations over here. So now Fi was already available, and just now we got Ui values also. So for Fi Ui we will multiply Fi and Ui. 15 2s are 15 into minus 2 actually. So this is minus 30. Then 110 into minus 1 will be minus 110. Then 135 zeros are 0. 115 ones are 115. Then 25 twos are 50. Easy no guys? Easily you can multiply. You will get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 like these numbers only. That is the reason. So now, as we have discussed yesterday, these negative values, these positive values we will add separately. 115 plus 50 will be 165. And 110 and 30 will be 140, as they are negative values. So you will get in terms of minus. So the answer is minus 140. Right? So now I will write the formula. Mean x bar is equal to A plus sigma Fi Ui by sigma Fi into H. A value already we got. Now we need sigma Fi Ui. So this is Fi Ui column. So we will do the total of it. Sigma is nothing but I said summation. Sum. So sigma Fi Ui will be 165 minus 140. You will get 25. As 165 is the biggest number, so no need to write minus over here. It will be plus 25. Now we need sigma Fi2. Sigma Fi total of this 5, 5, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 5, 20. 0, 2 gets carried forward, then 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 3, 8 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10. 0, 1 is again carried forward here, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So sigma Fi value is 400. Now students, we will substitute the values. A value is 22 plus sigma Fi Ui we got as 25 divided by sigma Fi is 400 into H is nothing but size of the class interval. Okay, so 10 to 14 is how much is the size of the class interval? It is 5. Otherwise you can think in this way also. Here you have went on increasing 5, right? So that is the reason the size of the class interval is 5 you can take. Now you should remember that we should not disturb this 22 until and unless we will get single value in this part. So first we will simplify this. As there is multiplication, you can cancel this and this. Remember that you cannot cancel both the numerators. One numerator, one denominator you have to cancel always. Okay. So let us try to cancel 5 and 400. 5 ones are 5. 5 8s are 40. 5 zeros are 0. Okay. Now we will see we can cancel 25 and 80 also using 5 table only. So 5 5s are 25. 5 1s are 5. So 8 minus 5. 5 ones are 5 you have cancelled. So from 8 if you remove 5, 3 remains. So 3 goes beside it become 30. 5 6 are 30, which means 5 16s are 80. So now what you have remaining 22 plus 5 divided by 16. Now we will divide this 5 and 16 in rough column. Okay. So numerator should be divided by the denominator. So using 16 table we are going to divide 5. But 5 is not a multiple of 16. So we will take first 0 point and here we will increase one 0. Then 16 3s are 48. 50 minus 48, 2 remains. Already decimal point we took, so we can increase one 0. Now 16 1s are 16. 4 remains. Already decimal point is there, 0. Then 16 2s are 32. 8 remains. The story goes on continuing. So that is the reason what we will do. We will stop over here. And now we will take. If you see guys, in 16 table already decimal point is there. If you increase one more 0, you will get 16 5s are. 16 5s are 80 you are getting. So we will take that also. 16 5s are 80 because we are getting terminating decimal. So that is the reason we will do till that stage. Otherwise you can stop at 2 also. Nothing happens. So 22 plus 0.3125 we got. So if you add up, you will get 22.3125. Okay. So at last you can write. The question was find the mean number of oranges in each basket. Therefore, mean number of oranges in each basket is 22.3125. No need to get confused guys, you can stop at 22.31 also. It is just a rounding error, so it will gets ignored, so no need to worry about it. 22.3125, you got the answer over here. Okay, so with this we have done with all the 3 methods. Now our next problem will be like how to find out the missing frequency if it is not given in the question. That we will see now. Okay. So for that purpose, everybody please check question number 3 in your textbook. So now students, we are going to solve question number 3 of exercise 14.1. The question says that the following distribution shows the daily pocket allowance of children of a locality. The information is regarding the pocket money the children are getting in a locality. The mean pocket allowance is rupees 18. Mean pocket allowance is rupees 18. It means that each child is getting 18 rupees. But it is not necessary that everybody should get 18 rupees. Some may get more than 18, some may get less than 18, some may get rupees 18 also. But on an average, he is saying that everybody is like getting 18 rupees. So now find the missing frequency F. Here one frequency is missing, which means that there are two columns in the question: daily pocket allowance and number of children. 11 to 13 and then 13 to 15. So it means that as we have discussed yesterday, this 13 should not be included in the first one. 13 should be included in the second one. Okay. So 11 rupees and 12 rupees. 7 children are getting either 11 rupees pocket money or 12 rupees. Whereas 6 children are getting 13 rupees or 14 rupees. So similarly, 19 to 21 frequency is missing, which means we need to find out how many children are getting the pocket allowance of rupees 19 or rupees 20. Okay. So here, whenever this type of question is given in the examination, it is good if you use direct method. Okay. Always remember that whenever some missing frequency question is given, you need to go with direct method. So this is 14.1 solution third. So here we are using direct method. Okay, this will be easier. Here remember that till now we were finding mean. Here already mean is given, that is 18. So using that mean you need to find out some missing frequency. Okay. Direct method means only 4 columns you need to prepare. First, daily pocket allowance. This we will take as CI, means this is the class interval. Next, number of children. This will be F1, means frequency. So class interval and frequency is given. So let us write the class intervals and frequencies: 11 to 13, 13 to 15, 15 to 17, 17 to 19, 19 to 21, 21 to 23, 23 to 25. The number of children: 7, 6, 9, 13, F, 5, 4. So in direct method, third column will be XI, mid value. Mid value, that is nothing but XI. The last column will be Fi Xi. Okay guys, so we got all the 4 columns as per the direct method. Starting to will be from the question. Third one will be mid value, that we will prepare using class interval, and last one Fi Xi will be the product of Fi values and Xi values, whatever we will get. Okay, so how to calculate mid values? As you all know that 11 plus 13 is 24, divided by 12 you will get, divided by 2 you will get it as 12. 24 by 2 is 12. Next, 13 plus 15 is 28. If you divide 28 by 2, you will get 14. How many have been increased? 2. So just go on increasing 2 to 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. We got all the mid values. Now Fi Xi. 7 into 12, 84. Okay. Then 6 into 14 is again 84. 9 into 16 is 144. 13 into 18, when you multiply 13 into 18 in rough column, 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3 plus 2 is 5. 1 8s are 8, 1 1s are 1. 4. Then 8 plus 5 will be 13 and 1 and 1 will be 2. So 234. F into 20 will be 20F. Okay? 20 into F will be 20F. 5 into 22, 110. And 4 into 24 will be 96. As you all remember that we have done with all these multiplications. Now the formula used in direct method is sigma fi xi by sigma fi. So let us proceed for doing the addition of fi and fi xi values. So sigma fi. Remember that when you go for adding all these terms, there is a variable in between them. So that needs to be written separately. It cannot get added to the numbers. So 7 plus 6, 13, plus 9, 22, plus 13. 22 plus 13 will be 35, plus 5 will be 40, and plus 4 will be 44. And this f needs to be written as 44 plus f. In multiplication, it will be 44f. But here we are adding them. So that is the reason it is 44 plus f. In the same manner, here this 20f needs to be written separately. So just we will take all these numbers first. 84, 84, 144, then 234. As we need to write this algebraic term separately, so we will go for another number, 110 and 96. Let us add all these values. 4, 4, 4, 4 will be 4 times 4, which is 16, and then plus 6 is 22. 2 goes carry. Then 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 3 is 13, and plus 4 is 17. Then plus 8 will be 25, and then plus 25 plus 8 will be 33, plus 2 will be 35. 5 and 3 goes carry over here. Then 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So addition of all these numbers is 752, and this 20f needs to be written separately beside it. This total we will take it as sigma fi xi is equal to 752 plus 20f. Okay guys? So now here mean is already given. The answer is already given. That we will take, given that mean is 18. In question it is given like mean pocket allowance is rupees 18, so that is nothing but mean is 18. So mean x bar is equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi is 18. Okay students, sigma fi xi value what we got? The total we got it as 752 plus 20f divided by sigma fi total we got as 44 plus f is equal to 18 goes hand in hand. Answer, as the answer is already given, so 18 goes hand in hand. This 752 plus 20f will keep it as it is. This 44 plus f is in division, so when you transpose it towards right hand side, it gets multiplied with 18. So you get it as 18 into 44 plus f. Okay students, in next step, this 752 plus 20f we will keep as it is. Now this 18 is in multiplication with 44 plus f, so separately we need to multiply 18 into 44 as well as 18 into f. First we will multiply 18 into 44. Okay, 18 multiplied with 44. 4 8s are 32. 2, 3. 4 1s are 4. 4 plus 3 will be 7. Again, no need to do the multiplication because already you did with 4. Again, when you multiply 4 into 18, you will get 72 only. This 2, 7 plus 2 is 9 and this is 7. So you will get over here as 792 plus 18 into f will be 18f. Okay students, left side we are having 752 plus 20f and right side we got it as 792 plus 18f. Now we will continue over here. We will separate the same families, like this is just a number, this is algebraic term, this is also just a number, and this is algebraic term. So algebraic term separately, which means wherever f is there, that f term separately, and numeric term separately. Already 20f is there on left hand side. So from right hand side, if you take 18f towards left hand side, it will become minus 18f. And right hand side, what number you have? 792. When you transpose the 752 from LHS to RHS, it will become minus 752. Okay? So 20f minus 18f will be 2f. And 792 minus 752, when you do, you will get it as 40. 752 you need to take out from 792. So 762, 772, 782, 792. All 4 tens you got, so that is 40. F we have to find out. So f is equal to 40. This f and 2, there is no sign in between them, which means they are in multiplication. So this 2, when you remove from left hand side, multiplication changes to division. 40 divided by 2. Cancelling them, 2 ones are 2, 2 2s are 4, 0s are 0. So you got this f value as 20, which is nothing but missing frequency. So in question it has been asked, find the missing frequency f. So at last you will write, therefore missing frequency f is equal to f is equal to 20. Clear students? So in today's session we have learned about how to use step deviation method for calculating mean, and also by using direct method how to find out the missing frequency values. Okay, so with this we are done with all the 3 methods of mean, as well as where to use which method, that also we also have learned. So now I just wanted to allow you people some assignment. It's good, as people says that practice makes a person perfect. Okay, so there are total 9 questions in this exercise 14.1. Almost 4 questions I have explained. Question number 1 I have explained using direct method. Question number 2 using assumed mean method. Question number 3 is this one, and then question number 5 I have explained using step deviation method. So now you people just try question number 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 using all these different methods. I can just give you the hint. If you see question number 4, this 4th question you can solve. This question number 4 you can solve using assumed mean method you people use over here. Okay, 5th one I have already explained using step deviation method, right? So this question number 6 and 9 you people use for step deviation method. Okay, question number 4 assumed mean method, question number 6 and 9 step deviation method, and this 7th and 8th you people try for direct method. So all these 4 methods using our 2 days videos, means yesterday video and today's video, using this just try to solve these remaining 5 problems. For question number 4 take assumed mean method, question number 6 and 9 step deviation method, question number 7 and 8 direct method. And remember that the most important method for us is step deviation method, because it is very easy. Just you need to take 5 columns, 2 columns from the question. 3rd column will be mid value, 4th column is UI, wherein just beside assume mean you need to take 0, above negative integers and below positive integers, and at last FIY. So that is very easy. If you see today's video, you will get to know about how to use step deviation method. So students, in our next class we will see about mode, which is our second measure of central tendency as per this textbook. There are three measures: mean, median and mode. So in this textbook, after mean, mode is given. So that is the reason in our next video we will see about what is mode and what is a formula used to calculate mode of group data and how it has to be done. So that all we will see in our next video. Okay guys, thank you all of you. We will meet in our next video with mode.